Hey there, it's Jim. Got a older 046 that I am doing up. Had a air leak and had squeaked the piston. Just opened up the exhaust. Little work on the intake. Changed the height on the transfers a bit, but we're just going to show you some of the other stuff. So one of the things is obviously making sure after we go to this much effort changing the exhaust port around, we want to make sure that we also match our other components that are going to be in there as well. So I just put the gasket on there with a couple of bolts, and then shape it the same as the port. It's easy to see both sides of that, and then I'll put it against the next item, mark that, go around it, and that way when you're done, as long as you keep it facing the right way, everything's gonna match right. And I go around and sand all the edges because I hate getting cut on jagged shit. I think anybody that gets a saw back and sinks some money into it would as well, so be considerate. Some muffler mods here as well that I was going to show you. So I'll get some of this stuff out of the way. Actually, I guess we'll need that for a minute. So a lot of these ones start out with a hole this size or even smaller, depending what model you're working with. And some of them, I didn't grab a solid cover here. I guess kind of WCB or whatever decided after a while that a lot of these Stihls, the noise level was a little too high on them, so instead of these stock dual ports that a lot of these came with, they ended up switching to a solid cover on the front. So then you ended up with only that one exit. Nice thing with these is they predominantly blow the exhaust forward down the bar as opposed to at you if you're doing work on the bar side of the saw. A lot of guys will find that blows right at you. So anyways, but what I wanted to mention then, so if you're dealing with just that single exit port, I'll open these up considerably. You can still put your spark screen back in. A lot of us, if you're working industry or within a certain distance of forest, it's a legal requirement. If a fire starts there when you've been working, you could be liable for that fire if you're not complying with some of those rules. So just share that with you. So that's one of the reasons that I make my ports a little bit on the large side. That way when you put your screen back in, it kind of compensates for the bit of area that the screen restricts it, eh? So I was just getting ready to clean this one out. It's kind of, I open it up fairly significantly, and then like I said, when the screen's back in between the two pieces here, like on this one, you kind of compensate for that, and you've still increased your flow significantly. So that's what we'll end up with basically. Okay, and then I always make an effort to repaint these with a good high temp paint to make sure that they're gonna last. It only takes a few minutes to do it, and like I said, help your customer out if you're taking money from them, and if not, if you're doing your own thing, then look after your stuff. Okay, have a great day. The Muffler's drying on the wood stove here. The header paint, the Stihl 46, and yeah, super heat resistant, so she should look fairly much brand new. This guy had a logging truck, and he actually liked the flat block so much that he painted his frame and trailer and bunks all with flat block, so pretty sure he's gonna like this on the muffler.